All right. Thursday, 1357, 07 seconds, year 2024. 12th month, 12th day. So
anyway, you turn the fan off. Hold on. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. That's the song the brother was just singing, and it's a 1-4-5 song. It's a 1-4-5 song with a 1-7-1-7-1-7 riff. That's the riff to the song.
Anyway, so the brother was.
I won't lift my heart today. I'm gonna miss you all the way. So baby, don't you cry, 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 cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. The fire. Let's just kiss another fall, another one. Baby, big surprise. 4-4-4-4-4-4. Let's just kiss, meet the sky. So anyway, that's A sharp key.
A sharp 1.
This is the key note right here.
So the brothers,
The Sicily brothers all end up just holding court as long as it wants to be held.
so
So the brother's just sitting there. He's just started holding the four chord. The fourth. It's fuck what F4. This is F4 with the A sharp key,
and just sitting here playing it
and holding it, and a whole different fucking melody popped up, and it sounds like a Neil Diamond song. Wow, that's kind of cool that it was remembered. Wow, look at that. That melody was remembered. It came back.
Oh my God.
The melody is. Then it goes to the C. And just so happens to be that the F, which is the fourth note, the F is a fourth note with the A sharp key, and the C is also in the C sharp key or the A sharp key. The C is also in the A sharp key. It just happens to be the number 2 chord.
But
The point for putting this on the record, the whole point for recording this video
is that
when the brothers already accustomed to singing the Kiss Goodbye song in the A sharp key, the brothers already accustomed to singing all the A sharp key notes,
which is A sharp 1, C2,
D sharp, F, G, A, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yeah,
that's it right there. melody notes. Na, 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 with the F chord. But that's not what happened. With great surprise and spontaneousness, a whole different key started being sung. That's the whole point of the fucking video here. The big fucking boner that popped up out of fucking nowhere spontaneously. The big surprise. That's the whole fucking point to the whole fucking enchilada. It's always the big surprise. That's always the worthy cause. That's always the fucking worthy cause. The big fucking surprise. So when this F chord started being played and was being held, instead of, longer than usual, being held longer than usual, as long as it wanted. When it was being held as long as it wants. In other words, that's a universal principle for expressing the self. To express the self without hindrance, without something else trying to control it. These are universal elements. The big surprise and then the control. It's kind of like two opposing forces, but yet they're joined together. It's some shit. This some universal principles to get down, to memorize this shit, because it happens out in town with all kinds of situations. The same fucking universal principle pops up with all kinds of situations that happen out in town. These are like reliable, consistent tools. If one starts to become, if consciousness, if these tools, this universal energy becomes conscious with all the fucking time, to be conscious with this shit, this is what helps eliminate all the fucking pain and suffering. That's a universal principle right there too. That tool, knowing that tool right there, eliminates much pain and suffering. Much. And it's not taught in the public school. It has not been taught in the public school. Has not what the fuck soever. This is like fucking new education out of fucking nowhere, hitting the fucking streets. Although it might be taught in a different way. But what this Sicily brother is saying is that he has not recognized that it has been taught. And not only that, it's still kind of fresh. Becoming more conscious with this energy more and more every day. I mean, God, it's so fucking energizing. It's like eating fucking food without having to fucking eat. It's invisible food. It's like breathing air. So anyway, yeah. That's the wonderful outcome with getting this on the record, getting this on the fucking public fucking record. It's like putting something on a museum shelf so that it can be always remembered, always, for fucking generations. generations.
New children being born. So they have something that they can hold on to.
Something to fucking hold on to. Something to stand on.
Something that gives security amongst all this fucking insecurity that there is going on with the universal energy. Oh my fucking God. So the F key wanted to be sung out of fucking nowhere, a whole different key. You know, that's like a different county sheriff showing up in the state. At the state level, that's a different county sheriff showing up at the state level. Surprise, surprise, surprise. You know, there could be such thing as there could be a whole new fucking position in the state. It could be a state sheriff that oversees every fucking county sheriff. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh my fucking God. Unless there already is such a position, there could be, who knows, but another big surprise. A state sheriff. Oh, fuck. Would that be the state police chief? Is the state police chief known as the state sheriff? Or is he just a policeman? Is he just a policeman just like a city policeman? Or a city police chief? Alright? Could be. That'd be something to look into a little bit more. See how the system functions. Oh my fucking God! Surprise is that a different sheriff or a different key is being inserted into the keyhole here. Symbolically speaking, and remember that Bible is an old ancient book, and all those stories written in that book, according to the astrology version, are written symbolically. All those stories are symbolic stories representing universal energy. Go figure. Ho, 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 Merry Xmas 2025. And this is old ancient knowledge. Old ancient knowledge that has been usurped, infiltrated, kicked out, put in a prison, shut up with a lockbox put on it, and replaced with something different. Which isn't a bad thing, but it has turned into a bad thing. It has turned into a bad thing. Reason being is because it's looking to overpower the old ancient knowledge and shut it down forever. That's what's been going on. Could be. As evidence to consider. Could be. It's just something to consider. Could be. Not saying that it is. The other point to this video. This sounds like a Neil Diamond song. And so now the goal is to figure out which Neil Diamond song does this song sound similar to which Neil Diamond song? Yeah, which Neil. So instead of putting it in a question form, to continue training to put things into statements instead of always the old bad habit, which is always a question, because that comes from the judge. Answer my question, because if the question ain't answered, that's where jail comes in. It's called contempt of court, which is really, universally speaking, looking at it from a universal level, could be a bully situation. A bad, big bad wolf bully situation. You better do what I tell you to do, I'm gonna hurt you. Right? Could be. So learning how to convert those questions, convert questions into statements. Learning how to bring in a new habit to equalize the old bad habit, which is mainly based on, you better answer my question or I'm going to punish you, and here's the rule book. 5 years to life for that one, fucker. Right? Yeah! This is a straight up audit. Straight up audit on bringing in a lawful audit. Straight up lawful audit on everything going on in legal land that's been stuck in the mud abusively. Stuck in the mud abusively. Ooh! So anyway, the melody. The melody. This melody sounds similar to a Neil Diamond song. So now, to put it in a statement, shall figure out the Neil Diamond melody. Shall access the memory. Shall access the mammary gland. That's a statement instead of putting it in an old habit question form. I wonder what Neil, and what is always the favorite word to use? What? Remember, what rhymes with but, which is Prison Bubba's favorite thing to penetrate. Bend over, sucker. I don't deem you worthy enough. Well, fuck you up the ass. You're gonna like it. Whether you like it or not. I'm gonna put a wig on you and lipstick all over your face and make you look like a girl too, sucker. You're gonna be the prison bitch. You're gonna get passed around too like a prostitute. Next note that wants to come. And that note right there, so. That's the A sharp note. And the sixth. What note is that? So this is, yeah. F is the one, F is the key. F note is the key. That's the one note. Back to the one. Now, this is turned into a whole fucking new song. note with the A sharp key. Back to the F again. F1. Sing the verse again. Okay, now so 1, 2, 3, 4. A sharp is the 4 note with the F key, and it's 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. But it wants to go the maiden chord. Which is the harmonic minor setup. That's a harmonic minor setup, the maiden chord, called the main chord. Which is a major third in between these two fingers right here. And so the brother has to use the ring finger with the left hand that's still wanting to grow back the rest of the finger. Instead of saying that the finger's cut off, this is the finger that's still growing back. That gives the finger all the living cells in that finger. A language spoken like that gives that finger, all the cells in that finger, hope to grow back, instead of constantly calling that finger the cut off finger. Now, this ain't the cut off finger. This is the finger that's still growing back. It's a whole new language habit. A whole new town talk. Look out! That's something to celebrate and be passionate with. Oh! Learning how to overcome all this fucking death society that's been ruling. Learning how to overcome it. Oh! That's F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's C is the 5th note with the F key. Yeah, that's it. The brother can picture it on the guitar. Okay, this Sicily brother has played guitar for many, many years, to the point where the brother can picture where all the chord positions are on the neck of the guitar and use it as a backup reference. Use those pictures as a backup reference to learn a new instrument, which happens to be the piano right now. This piano is a new instrument to learn. This is the first time the brother has ever had a fucking piano. Ever. And the brother had the opportunity to learn how to play the piano when Sheriff Byron M. Trapp stole this house, legally took the house. You know, it's not necessarily that he stole it, because remember, that's just the legal way of looking at things, which could be unconsciousness, and there could be a good side to unconsciousness. So when this house, let's just say, prior Blaine County Sheriff Byron M. Trapp wanted to hold this house for a while for some reason. That's a much more living way to say it. Prior Sheriff, Blaine County Sheriff Byron M. Trapp loved this house so much that he wanted to be able to hold it for himself for a while. He got to hold it for a year to see what it was like. And so when Byron M. Trapp got to hold this house And when Russell let Byron M. Trap, that's right, Russell did not put up no fucking fight. He didn't have a gun standoff at the door with him, although he could have. Russell could have done all kinds of fucking things if he wanted to, but he didn't. But part of it was fear too. Part of it was fear, yes. But also, Russell let Byron Trap hold the house for a year, or at least assume to hold the house for a year. Although Russell already lawfully held the house through a lawful security interest, a lawful contract, a lawful affidavit, a lawful security interest, a lawful trust. This house was being held in trust. Trust! Go study trust. There's a lawful side to legal trusts. Lawful side. And for every legal affidavit, there is a lawful counterclaim. Go study it. Yeah, the best place to start is YouTube with the Winston Shrout channel. And there's another guy who's on there now. His name's James C. Lovett. And he's an African brother. Go scope out YouTuber James C. Lovett. Go scope it out. Not that you have to, but you know, if one wanna. Go scope it out. Start learning some law. Woo! La 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 la. And James C. Lovett teaches many policemen, many police chiefs, and many police officers. James C. Lovett teaches police officers the law. Byron M. Trap assumed to hold the house for a year. That gave the brother an opportunity to go care for Mother for a year. And Mother, there's a piano in the house where Mother lives. That's right. And it's Grandma Nana Henry, the piano Nana Henry played on. And when she became too old to play it, she had it shipped and gave it to Mother. She shipped it to Mother's house, and Mother accepted it. Although Mother also told Mom, she said, I'd like to give you $12,000 a month from all the bonds that your dad, your father, Freeman Henry, all the bonds your father, Freeman Henry, invested and is worth millions of fucking dollars. I'd like to give you $12,000 a month. And Mother told the story to Russell here. And Mother told Nana, her mother. Mother said, no, I don't want it. Mother said, no, I don't want your blood money. That's what Mother told Nana. But that's what Mother told Russell. She called it blood money. Blood money. Oh, because Mother learned the law. She learned the system. And that's what she wanted to call it, as she was learning the system. All the legal money, for the most part, is blood money. Because there's been people that have been murdered, children been stepped on, stamped out, pedophile, raped. It's blood money. Mother didn't want to have anything to do with it. She rejected it. Because that's where she was at the time when she started learning the Winston Shrout information on YouTube. Which is the law. The lawful side, the private side, the law! Go figure! This is all coming out for public witness. Because this brother told the county attorney, it ain't just me, It's me and Mother! Brother! And Stephen E. Dingle, head Lane County attorney, civil attorney. Had a wonderful meeting with him. And Russell told me, he said, I ain't out to hurt you, brother. I am not out to hurt you at all. And the brother told Stephen E. Dingle, said, Mother has much information to be shared with the county. And it's on a YouTube video. It all got recorded, and Stephen E. Dingle agreed to have it be recorded and go on YouTube. Go figure. Go fucking figure, folks. Go fucking figure it. Ah! Is there someone in the Vatican pulling strings around here, or what? Could be, because remember, it's just evidence to consider. Ah, ha, ha! Yeah! So, when prior Lane County Sheriff Byron M. Trapp assumed to hold this house for a year, and brother went to Mother's and cared for Mother, lived with Mother and Father for a year, there was the piano that Nana played on for years called a Whitney, and it's still there at the house. It's a Whitney piano. It's just a regular acoustic stand-up piano. The brother took it upon himself, the brother brought it upon himself to teach the self how to play piano, because there was no guitar playing over there. Well, there was acoustic guitar every once in a while, but for the most part, the brother spent all the time writing a new musical piece called the Affidavit Peace Warrant, the Master Key Peace Warrant. Oh, no, the lane, a lane, yeah, the first, or the lane amendment. Yeah, it was a lane amendment. In conclusion, the Master Peace Warrant was written later, but the brother wrote a grand musical fucking symphonic fucking piece called an affidavit, because this is all fucking financial instrumental shit here. It's all banking. Everything is. It's all music, folks. It's all music. Brother wrote one of the most magnificent fucking symphonic fucking affidavit musical pieces one can ever lay their eyes on and read or hear and listen. Most magnet, 6 months writing that fucker. So the main instrument choice at the time was teaching the brother taught himself how to play that fucking piano. He's been wanting to play piano for fucking a long time. Not as bad as drums though. Not as bad as drums. And when the time came to fucking finally get a fucking drum set, which was a whole nother fucking ordeal on fucking Craigslist. Someone put up a report on Craigslist. Someone stole my drum set. Someone stole my merchandise. Someone stole it. And the next day, Russell read the report and then answered the report and said, I got your stuff. I thought you left it there because there was a landlord note on the house. and then the one that put up the report said, you can keep the drums, but bring us back all the marble and some of the other stuff you got. They wanted their marble slates back. The brother loaded up about 1,500 pounds, almost 2,000 pounds worth of marble slate into the back of the fucking car. Was going to use it to sell it, to live. Because the brother was, yeah. So anyway, that's how the brother ended up getting a drum set. Oh my God. after years and fucking years, fucking just waiting, because the brother always waits, never goes out of his fucking way to get anything. Just waits for it to fall right in the fucking lap.
And there it was, it fell right in a fucking lap, a drum set. Oh my God, the brother was so fucking happy to get a fucking drum set for the first time. And it was a cheap one. Just like a cheap Walmart drum set. But it was fucking enough. That was all that was needed, and the brother taught himself how to play fucking drums. Look out! Dong, 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 dong. Dong, 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 dong. Dong, 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 dong. In the note that wants to come, because as the brother's holding a court, as the brother holds court, folks, as when this brother holds court, all of a sudden affidavit starts singing in the inner ear. That's the inner child. The inner child starts singing. That's the expression. When court is being held, the inner child starts singing, and it's heard in the inner ear. And here's the melody. As it's heard. That's just the melody note. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Alright, so that's a 1. A 1 also goes to a 6 chord. A 1 is one of the 3 arpeggios with the 6 chord. So, locate the 6 chord and see if it matches. As it's heard, so this is the 1, the 4, 5, 6. This is the beat. It's heard. Nope, that's not it. Go to the 2. As it's heard. Nope, that's not. That's heard. As it's heard. Ah, it goes back to the 1. As it's heard. There it is. So 1. That's probably a 176. As it's 1. Could be. Anyway. It sounds like another song that this Sicily brother wrote a long time ago. And it's called, this sounds like that song called entitled Black Ambassador, which is a song about the first cat that the brother ever had up in Washington State, Bremerton, Washington, around 1993. That was the year that the brother got his first fucking job, his first fucking real job, besides the military and the teenage jobs. But the brother stuck. That was the first real job the brother ever got, and he stuck with it. The brother loved that fucking job. That was the fucking best fucking job. Fucking best fucking job. Oh my God, the best fucking job ever. Turned out to be the best fucking job ever. Brother stayed there for 12 fucking years.
company, Pizza Hut. 12 fucking years. Oh my fucking God. And it was hard. It was hard learning the streets. Going out and getting lost and being frustrated. You can't find fucking houses. There were no fucking phones around back then. There were no fucking iPhones, no smartphones. It's just a fucking map and a dark fucking tree. You had to go fucking dig for the fucking house. Where's the fucking house at? God! It'd get frustrating. Want to quit real easy. And then had to clean up every night. Had to mop the floor and wash all the dishes every fucking night. Every fucking night. Wash all the fucking dishes and mop the fucking floors every fucking night. You know, all the stuff that most people don't want to do. Washed all the fucking dishes and cleaned the fucking floor every fucking night. But there was another driver too. We rotated. One night he'd do the dishes and I'd do the floor. The other night he'd do the floor, I'd do the dishes. That's the way it went. We were called the closing drivers. We were the dominant closing drivers too. I was the dominant one. There were other closing drivers. I was the one that was always there. I was the one that was always there. The other driver was always someone different. Always, although there were times that were longer than others, it was I was always the consistent one. I was the fucking consistent one. The only one besides the manager, but the managers came and started coming and going too. I was the only consistent one in the whole fucking store. Only one! Only fucking one! Always there! You might as well have just have said Russell was the fucking backbone to that fucking store. Bremerton, Washington on 6th Street, right next to the Penis Innis Puget Sound Naval Base. Brother was the fucking backbone to the store. And someone high up in Pizza Hut knew that, because after the sheriff decided to assume to hold the house for a year, guess what happened from Pizza Hut out of the fucking blue? Just before the sheriff got the house, assumed control of the house, a week before it happened, a letter came in the mailbox from Pizza Hut, and it said, "We are holding $5,000 for you as a early retirement." And the brother used that money out of the fucking blue, out of fucking nowhere. That's why I say there's someone high up in the fucking military and the corporation watching every fucking step that this brother's got going. I'm telling you straight the fuck up what's going on. Out of fucking blue, the week before the brother had to leave, all of a sudden, a letter in the mail from the Pizza Hut CEO. "We're holding $5,000 for you. We have $5,000 to give you. You can either take it now," and then the brother had to do a little research because he knew that the attorneys were going to steal that shit. He knew that the attorneys had a hunch the attorneys were looking to steal that shit. And good thing that the brother didn't take it, because they would have stolen it. Instead, the brother learned. For some reason, the brother learned something real quick, to put it in a holding account. There was an option to put it in a holding account. So the brother went and did that. And then he learned that once money is put into a holding account, it cannot be fucking touched by any fucking attorney. And when the brother learned that, he pulled the money out of the holding account and he used it to buy the fucking house back from the Lane County property manager, the tax collector. That's right. Oh! This is a big fucking Hollywood Hollywood story, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's gonna be a fucking movie. This whole fucking situation is gonna be a fucking Hollywood fucking movie based on a fucking true fucking story. Instead of hitting the seven note is also a substitute for a 5 note, which is this one. This is D5 with the F key. So when the brother goes to and he starts because he's holding court. When the brother decides to stop being in a fucking hurry and put the court on a time limit and just sits there and holds the court for as long as it wants to be held, all of a sudden that inner child starts expressing itself and it starts singing, and it can be heard with the inner ear. And it ain't just happens to Russell. This is a universal phenomenon that happens with every fucking living organism because it's universal energy. These are universal principles. And Sicily brother wrote a long time ago, and this be about 1995. Alright, that's when the brother's first cat, it died. It was found dead under the neighbor's truck. The cat died. But that cat was a stray cat. It was found in Silverdale, Washington at a McDonald's. And so the brother realized, oh, this cat is fucking abandoned. So he put the cat in the car, took him home, and kept the cat, and then after the cat died, the brother did some research and realized that cat was probably abandoned because it was sick. The cat was sick, but it really wasn't sick. It was healthy. It looked healthy. Everything looked healthy about the cat. But what it had was it died. The brother did the research and figured it out that there might have been something with the stomach. But also the cat might have been poisoned too. Someone in the neighborhood probably didn't like Russell because Russell, living in Bremerton, Washington, lived with himself, stayed to himself. He didn't befriend anyone. He stayed to himself. Russell just stayed to himself. And Russell would play guitar and get on the microphone and sing songs in the neighborhood. All the neighbors would hear it. And there was another cat that ended up dying over there too. You know, that's what happens. Sometimes people don't like people don't like people that sing in the neighborhood, and so they start killing their cats. It's shit like this happens, as could be evidence to consider. Could be. But anyway, brother wrote a song about that cat. Brother wrote a song Oh God, it was an emotional song too. Brother cried, man, and out came this fucking song, and it's called Ambassador, and it's on the list. The brother has all kinds of songs that are written on a list, song list. This brother has been writing songs up the ass all over the fucking place. but that's not what titillated the brother. Writing a song didn't titillate the brother. To be able to write a song and then put it on a record didn't titillate a brother. What the thing that titillated a brother was being able to spontaneously come up with a song right in the fucking moment and flow with it and keep the changes going with it in the moment. That's what always titillated the brother. It wasn't a script. It's always been the spontaneous energy with the moment. Always. That's where it wants to go anyway, but that 176 is very popular. There are many fucking popular radio songs. Many that use a 176 chord progression. And there are many popular radio song chord progressions that are used with many musicians. They use the same chords over and over and over and over and over and over again. And according to the legal rules, that is allowed. But for some reason, legally, the melody, it's illegal to repeat the same melody. It's called a copyright claim. Legally speaking, the attorney will kill your ass if you dare use his melody. He'll kill your ass. Because that's the way it is in legal land. Stuck in the mud abusively with it, which society has kind of gone off the deep end to. An attorney will kill someone's fucking ass because the attorney considers that he owns that fucking song. Even if the singer thinks that the singer owns it, the attorney will chop the singer's head off if it comes down to it. Oh yeah. go with the 176 for now. But anyway, you know, that's a true story. There are some attorneys that will kill. They will kill if their dick is touched, if their dictionary interpretation is reinterpreted. They will flat out fucking start a battle and it'll turn into a raging fucking war that could go nuclear and a button get pushed. That's gonna be Prison Bubba come out and pull the pants down for a butt fucking. I'm telling you straight the fuck up. These are called legal principles with the universal principles. These are legal. And being stuck on legal abusively is known as legalism. Otherwise known as legal jism. Go figure. That's a good song right there. Good song. That song is an all-out audit. But the song is really, universally speaking, consciousness. It's just consciousness. It's unconsciousness becoming conscious. And it's natural. It's natural. There ain't nothing to blame. There ain't no one to blame. It's just nature. It's universal energy. It's actually something to celebrate. But consciousness has not been popular enough to be able to see it, so that it becomes a new town talk, something to repetition, to repeat over and over and over and over. The wood stove needs to be stoked with another piece of wood. Some more wood in the fire. Ooh! 58 minutes, 31 seconds into the video. But anyway, so it went from the one. So the brother's gonna rehearse the ambassador song now. Okay, the brother can see it already. Probably that song's gonna be rehearsed again today. This Sicily brother eventually always goes back and refreshes all the songs that have been written. All the songs that have been written on paper. All the songs that have been written on paper. And there are many songs that have been written on a record, on a disc, that haven't been written on paper. They're on a disc, they're on a hard drive, they're on a music program. The brother has not rehearsed them, although he sings every once in a while. He'll sing one or two or three or four of them. But this brother has songs up the ass all over fucking YouTube. Hundreds of fucking songs that are not written down on paper. They're just a YouTube video. That's the only record that there is. And guess what? There are many channels that have been terminated that got many songs on them also, and those can all be put right the fuck back up on the YouTube record. Hi, Susan, watch Kiki. Yeah. Because they're on the Phoenix hard drive. Everything on YouTube that's been terminated is still on the Phoenix hard drive and can be restored. Everyone's YouTube videos that have been terminated, they can all be put back up. That's what happens when the law comes in. The Queen, Mama, she restores every fucking thing. Everything! Everything taken and stolen! Everything buried! Everything! Every dead child shall be raised. Every dead adult shall be raised. It's just an idea in the Bible. Raising from the dead is just an idea. It doesn't have to be just a cartoon story. But the cartoon story is there as a museum show that one can read and see over and over again to stay reminded. That's like sucking on the tits, the mammary glands. It is doesn't sound right. The sex doesn't sound right there. Remember, sex is just the German word for six, the sixth chord, known as the law. Sex in Germany, the German language, sex is the law. Sex. All right, that's the boy and the girl known as the universal energy. And remember, in the astrology Jesus version to the old ancient astrology, that old ancient book called the Bible used to be predominantly known for thousands of years before the new Jesus interpretation came along with Emperor Constantine. Not saying that it's a bad interpretation, because there's a good side to the new Jesus interpretation. But for thousands of years, that Jesus interpretation, that old ancient book was known as the astrology Jesus, known as the Jesus germ. The germ! You know, like in today's societies, the doctors in the doctors are very uptight about germs, and everything has to be pandemically sanitized with all the abusiveness stuck in the mud abuse with germs, bacteria. Well, there's plenty of YouTube's whistleblowing all the good that there is with germs and bacteria that are good for the body. And when they're washed away, all the germs and the bacteria are washed away, it actually makes the body sick. And there are many witch doctors out there that don't give a shit, and they know this on purpose, and they want to kill as many as they can by eliminating the germs and the bacteria as part to nature. I'm telling you straight the fuck up! And it ain't just me. There are many that have been crying this information all over YouTube. Look out! Lawful passion is wonderful. Lawful passion is wonderful. It's something to celebrate. But if there is unconsciousness, then there is no celebration. Yet.
All right.
Today's twisted use to the word germ, today's twisted fake media use to the word germ was put there on purpose to bury the old ancient astrology Jesus knowledge, which is called the Jesus germ, because it comes around once a month, released from the pineal gland inside the center to the skull, the brain. In Egypt, it's known as the third eye. This knowledge was infiltrated, and the people were killed, and the knowledge was put and buried, hopefully to never ever be remembered again on the bad side. But there's also a good side to it too. Sometimes burying something is the best way to strengthen it, because when it comes back, it's stronger than it was before. Look out! That's why the sixth chord wasn't matching up, because the brother was playing the wrong note. That's the A sharp. There it is. There's a six. As you purr, one, six. There it is. Aha. Aha, there it is. All right, now play it. Let's play it again. We'll play it through one more time, then we'll go to part two. Right, now. All this from the song called Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye. I just long to hear today. Say goodbye. song with the F key that was just written. No. Yeah, hold on. No. And we get to here. 1, 5, 4. And then here's the part that sounds like the Ambassador song. As you purr. Goes like this. Oh no, it's the song called Miss You. Yeah, that's it. There were 2 songs written about that cat. This one's called Miss You. Miss you. It'll come back. But anyway, so yeah, that part is, we'll play it through one more time. Something still sounds off on it. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just go to part 2. We'll figure this shit out. This shit shall figure this shit out instead of the pronoun. We'll figure this out. Grown quite weary and tired of all this will stuff. All this stuck in the mud abusive will stuff. Funeral letters in the mailbox. And not a single live forever letter. What the fuck's with all these funeral letters in the mailbox and not even a single live forever letter, huh? What the fuck's wrong with that picture? Yeah, I got the fucking bad habit too. I'll bitch your ass out too if needed. The fuck's wrong with that? Fuck you think this is? Just kidding now. Now remember, the brother's a comedian. Gotcha, didn't I? Brother's also a fucking Hollywood fucking actor and rehearses fucking Hollywood scripts and sings too. Get it? Pop! On the record. In the moment. Pull finger!